That's what we're all about
God
here.
damn it.
Games.
Now I can finally put my fucking sunglasses back on.
Eric came over looking cool, and then was like, "Oh, we gotta do audio work." And then,
I don't know why I took my sunglasses off to do audio
yeah,
work.
Rick Rubin wears his shades the entire
I
time.
really should have kept these on.
That's probably what it was. You need a big beard.
I needed. Well, listen, I got a medium-sized beard, and I'm still doing audio work.
You call that a medium-sized beard? Eric has what most people describe as
facial hair.
Oh, you haven't shaved.
Oh, you're getting lazy.
Eric has the type of beard that a
you're
junior high principal yells at you for having.
Oh, you're comfy at your new job, huh?
Now he's also wearing some shades, which I guessed correctly where he bought them from. A gas station.
You didn't guess the right price, though.
No, because that's inflation. In my day, my dad would always go to the Sunoco at the corner.
Is Sunoco?
Yeah, and he would,
Sunoco.
No one ever knows how to say it. People are always like, Sunoco. And then I'm always like,
Solaris.
Yeah. they go
PacSun.
Different shell.
You went to a PacSun.
I went to a PacSun.
To a roadside PacSun.
I call it a PacSun because all I need for my trip are fucking
My son.
Fritos, gas and Fritos,
and a sun.
No man, but you get my dad would get they had a deal. It was called Shades for $1. And what Eric pulled his sunglasses down in shock. No, man, and that was...
God, if only this was a video podcast.
And that was, what, 2000?
Yeah.
And you'd be able to get a terrible pair of sunglasses for $1.
A pair of sunglasses that would damage your retina
now,
for $1.
Now it costs $3 to look like... You look like you stole your mom's sunglasses.
Did you see my mom's.
Oh,
Did you see the flames on the
there
side?
Are flames
my
on the
mom's
side.
not this red.
My dad used to have a pair with flames on the side.
It's probably the same fucking sunglasses.
Yeah. No, but what do you think the ad campaign for Shades for $1 was?
Shade your wallet.
No. Well, I think more literally with the word buck.
Pass the buck.
Sunglasses on a deer.
Oh. That's not really an ad campaign.
No, it'd be a deer wearing sunglasses and it'd say Shades for $1.
I thought it was a slogan.
No.
You're talking about a visual thing.
I told you the slogan. The slogan's Shades for $1.
Okay, well whatever. We'll agree to disagree.
You want me to have a slogan on a slogan?
I thought we were doing
You're like, sure, you're
here.
loving it, but
and also,
what next?
Also, Shades for $1, not much of a slogan.
I didn't work for Sunoco.
Where'd you work for? Valero?
They didn't have those where I'm from. Thank God. No, I worked at this one place one summer, and
which gas station?
I never worked at gas station.
Name and shame.
No, but there was a Valero.
You were working at a Speed Quick.
I was working. No, this was
That's not a place, but it should.
This was when I was a telemarketer for a fake charity.
Oh, okay.
And my boss was a little person who'd yell at me.
Oh.
I had a big, tall mohawk at the time.
This sounds like a job I should have.
But I know.
but somehow I've never had.
You should be the assistant manager of that place. No, man, but everyone would go at lunch. We had like an hour for lunch, and everyone would just like go get random shit in the area. I now realize
Red Lobster.
Everyone would go have an hour lunch at Red Lobster from our minimum wage.
Red Lobster's cheap, baby.
Oh, it's the 2:30 rush.
And plus, you have a minimum wage job, so you know you're irresponsible with your money.
That is true.
Because if you were smarter, you'd have a better job.
Yeah, better job. No, man, but you make those bonuses.
And then finally, you can afford to shave the rest of your head.
If you start taking your life seriously and really committing to defrauding old people over the phone into thinking they're helping firefighters,
if you become a complete sociopath, then listen.
It's one of those jobs where it's like I came home and my mom's like, "Did you make a lot of money?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Thank God."
Jesus Christ, thank you.
It's like when I was a hitman.
I'm sorry I hung up on you so many times.
No, but everyone would go, be like, "Where are you going for lunch?" I had my own thing I would do, and then but everyone would
Cat food.
Yeah, I would eat cat food. No, I just go Chipotle and Moe's. I'd switch it up. But
Welcome to Moe's.
Mo Monday. My thing was I would go on Monday and get the Mo Monday deal.
Yeah.
But then I would also occasionally go other days, and I would just walk in and go Mo Monday.
And then they give you the deal.
No, I don't think they had.
No.
I don't think the computer system was set up like that. There's a button on the computer system to like override the Mo Monday thing.
Mohawk Mo Monday on Tuesday.
Yeah, it just said good vibes. Some guy came in with real good vibes. I think he's defrauding old people.
This man seems like a psychopath.
He comes in looking like he's really trying to hide depression. No, that was the job where I was really depressed at one point. And it was like a specific day I was real bummed out. And I was on the phone, and then my boss, like, 'cause they listen in on calls, he called me into the office, and he just went, "What the fuck, man? You sound like you're gonna fucking kill yourself. Cheer up."
That's a good way to start a conversation about depression. What the fuck, man?
What the fuck, man?
All of the most productive.
It'd be funny if I did kill myself, and then that guy's like, "I called it."
Called it.
I called it. I said it sounds like he's going to. I even wrote it on the HR report.
Only he'd wait until Monday.
This pussy sounds like.
This guy, most people work for the weekend. This guy's only been working for Mondays.
Working for Mondays.
Mo Better Monday.
Well, Mo Monday, that was great.
That was all. And then the Mo's closed. Did the Mo's close? Did the Mo's close?
No.
Before that day.
I don't have time to go to the Valero. That's what everyone would do. Everyone who didn't go to the bar next door and just get drunk would be like, "Nah, you got to get a sandwich from the Valero up the road."
The Valero's got good sandwiches.
They would try. It took like 2 months of them trying to get me to do it, and then eventually it did go.
How'd it taste?
Just fine. But then everyone was like, "You ordered wrong."
You ordered. It's a gas station.
Well, everyone's move was that you would call it in from the.
You were calling a gas station?
I know, isn't this insane? They would all call. That was part of why I'm like, I'm not trying to get this Valero. You guys are nuts. You guys all have collective psychosis. You've all been scamming pensioners for too long.
I would love to call a gas station and be like, "I'd like a reservation for pump number 7.
Yeah. No, for real, they call in
I'll
the
be
fucking
there.
Valero.
I'll be there at 7:30, and I'd like 25.
That's what they
in
all
regular unleaded.
You gotta call it in. I distinctly remember that being your word.
You can't. Do gas stations even have phones?
You gotta call it in.
I've.
The time I went, I didn't call it in. That was part of my fuck up. I didn't call it in.
You just got a regular Italian.
Well, they said, yeah, they toasted it, but like, they don't have time to toast it. You gotta call it.
Now I'm getting a cold toasted
sandwich. You know, we say this, but someone's going to email us. Someone's going to email us at virus.funnydinner.com.
One of our friends is just going to yell at us.
Yeah, and be like, fuck, man, that's the ticket. You get a hot sandwich, and then all the cold juices can marinate. You fucking idiot. It's like how you don't eat a burger right away.
You gotta let it sit.
You gotta let the juice.
You gotta let it rest.
Yeah. Dumbass.
There's a Valero not too far from here.
What's their number?
Should we call it?
Let's see if we can call into a Valero.
No, look at it. You know what? I'll do it. You do a little thing. Do a little dance. Do a little dance or something.
Hey, a true friend, well, they say that ladies, when they're friends, hold back each other's hair when they puke. But no one talks about how fellas hold back each other's pubes when we're taking a piss.
Okay, let's see if this Valero has a phone number. They are not going to pick up.
Just goes to a gas. Somehow we get the gas pump TV. The new Robert Pattinson film is in theaters.
Oh, good. It's not set up to go to voicemail. It'll keep ringing forever.
Perfect. This will be the rest of the podcast. You'll be able to tell when we edited something out based on the rhythm changing of the dial.
I do like that it's not set up to go. They make the man.
Yell your sandwich toppings.
Beef and
beef. You fucked it up from the start. Your first word out of your mouth is not a fucking. Because even if you said roast, you have to put roast in there. Hello? Just talking to no one.
Hello? Valero? Oh, that's when I hung up.
Oh, wow.
The moment I said Valero, the phone.
Damn. Damn, dude.
You know what? I'm trying again.
Calling Valero.
I'm a little tired today. I don't feel like.
We're gonna find out that we're somehow stopping a gas station burglary because the burglar is distracted by the phone ringing, and we saved 2 idiots. Saved the day. While trying to see if you do need to call in an order.
You have to call in.
You've gotta call it in. Can I get a beef?
Listen, I panicked. I thought Mr. Valero was on the other end of the phone.
I'll take beef.
I thought Mr. Valero was on the other end of the phone. I didn't want to.
That is one of the reasons why everyone loves Mexican restaurants and taco places.
You just yell beef.
You can just be like, chicken!
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Well, then, I'm sure you can answer my question then. Do I need to call ahead my sandwich order?
I'm going to give you the customer service. They can help you with that number. Hold on.
She doesn't know. Wait, did you call corporate?
She's reached Valero's Customer Relations Department. Your call may be recorded for quality assurance and training purposes.
I can use this to train people. I'm gonna use this call is gonna be in a training video. And if anyone ever asks, you do not have to call in your sandwich order, but you can. Here at Valero.
I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do it.
Just don't say beef.
I don't know how I ended up calling me corporate. I don't
Eric's
know.
afraid he's gonna get banned from Valero.
Other customers. Your call is
Okay.
We're assisting other customers who are giving us their sandwich order.
We're busy with sandwich orders right now.
Everyone's calling corporate.
or email us at www.
Do you want me to email my sandwich?
What the fuck?
Is there a bounce back?
Like,
That'd be great if we get connected and they're just like, and what is your zip code? And we give it, and there's like, that is the closest one, and what kind of bread?
I will go pick up I will order a fucking Valero sandwich.
And what type of beef?
Roast.
What type of beef? What kind do you have? I'm now realizing that's an absurd question.
Roast.
We can't upload this episode because the Valero.
Yeah, Valero's hold music is, it's not.
Valero's hold music is the Beatles playing Bob Dylan.
Yeah, it's Eric.
Thank you. And Eric, how can I help you today?
Yeah, I was just wondering if I needed to pre-order my subs before I come in.
Okay, sir.
Huh.
with that station, sir. Do you know what street that's on?
Do I know what street the Amarillo, Texas Valero support is on? No.
But in your experience as I imagine that you're a patron of Valero as well as an employee. In your experience, do you typically have to call ahead for your subs?
Okay, let me get you connected with them. I just have in there with you. Yo, just 1 second, Eric. I'm going to go ahead and connect you with that location, sir.
That would be fantastic.
We can get our beef. Do I need to order the beef ahead? If I wanted to have the beef, do I need to?
There's no way that this is picking up on the phone, but you know what? I don't even care about the podcast. Hello? Oh, they hung up on me.
Well, now we gotta call back Patty in Amarillo and fucking tell her we're having issues with local Valeros not picking up. I can't get my beef because I can't just show up.
It's not.
No, don't. She's a nice lady. I was curious what she does. Because she's like, they're all independently.
Somehow, this.
No, but she's like, they're all independently owned and operated. It's like,
well then what do you do? How do you handle customer service complaints if they're all independently owned and operated?
What the fuck is your authority in all of this?
Should I call back?
No. You leave her alone.
All right. This has gone far enough. We'll move on.
Eric's out of control. He just wants to call Valero.
I am very tired. I haven't been sleeping very much.
You gotta get more sleep.
Oh my god. I mean, that was fun though.
That was fun.
All right, this one goes to Zorn. Should I try the one on?
Stop calling Valeros. None of them are gonna answer. They don't even make beef anymore, probably.
There's a shortage.
You're gonna make beef? What year is this?
There's a shortage.
Imagine how expensive the beef prices are at the gas station.
Oh my god!
Because they're ranking everything out.
$14 a slice.
A slice. Have a slice of beef. The least sliceable meat.
Can I get a slice of beef?
So you need to buy those shades. You give them a buck and you go.
I'm trying them on.
Yeah, but that's insane, man. In only 20 years, the price of goods. And I use goods with an asterisk. It's tripled.
Oh my god.
What a time.
All right. I got a story. It's not very funny. It's not very funny. Maybe you'll find it interesting. I don't know. And then you can tell me whatever fucking thing you've been so excited about.
Oh yeah. I met a person. I met a celebrity.
Okay.
Go on.
What kind of?
No,
well, you can go ahead
you
first.
Go on.
Well, mine's not very interesting, really.
No, I was in Cave City, Kentucky.
Okay.
And I met a lady who she was flirting with me a little bit, and then everyone in the bar was like, it was a rowdy bar. They're all like, "Oh, you two should date." Oh wait,
y'all should fuck right here.
Kind of. People are like,
can we all watch you fuck?
Kind of. And then people are like, "Hey, she's dating Mike from American Pickers." And then I was like, these people in this bar are funny with their weird riffs. Their weird collective crowd work riffs. And then later I'm chatting with somebody and they're like, she's dating Mike from American Pickers. They're like, oh, that's real. So someone who's dating Mike from American Pickers was trying.
Is Mike the fat one or the thin one?
He's the thin one.
Okay.
So
he's handsome.
I know. This is one of those moments where it's like, man, I wish I was single so I could be in a public love triangle
with
Mike. Mike from American Pickers. No, but then this girl is also like, I'm running for mayor. I have her business card. Her business
Running
card.
for who? John Mayer?
I'm running from John Mayer. That guy's a horn dog. And I'm a lady. No, but Eric,
I'm dating Mike.
this is a beautiful lady.
Mike.
Not only has she done Playboy, but she was on Beauty and the Geek, popular television program. She was one of the
Just gonna
geeks.
Google Mike's girlfriend real quick. Mike's girlfriend, Monsters Inc. Oh.
No, that's what I was. Are you looking up Pixar?
Well, just Google just did that for me.
No, Eric, there's a surprise. I'll see if you, in your own little Googling, can find this woman. No, her sister was equally crazy, and it was that thing where it was like, she was just yelling out stuff, and none of it made any sense.
So she was a drunk woman running for mayor.
Yeah, she was less drunk than her sister was. Her sister wanted to end the show by leg wrestling me.
That's how you open the show, baby.
The stage was a pickup truck.
Oh, is she a blonde?
Yeah, she's a blonde lady.
I'd
I'd American pick her. Eric, so this lady who is running for mayor in Cave City now,
yeah.
and previous on it, what if she was to be interviewed by a popular media personality, perhaps on the radio?
Perez Hilton,
No, think older.
Bob and Tom,
No, perhaps a media bigger.
Howard Stern.
Yes.
To be fair, that wasn't a hard one.
No.
I'm glad I got there that quick.
Speaking of hard ones, though, Eric, what if you have a lady who's gonna be future running for mayor on Howard Stern back in the day?
Listen, are you gonna get on the Sibian?
So yes, there's a video. So possibly the future mayor of Cave City, Kentucky, has been on the Sibian. And not only that, it was tickled in the foot by Artie Lange.
Tickled in the foot.
Yeah, so this is truly one of those moments where it was like, man, if only I was a free bird out there. I could be chatting about Artie Lange while Mike.
Her name's Letitia.
Don't say it. Now we do have to bleep something.
Well, this is all public knowledge. I mean,
She's running for mayor.
We keep saying.
No, Eric, you don't understand how big the mayoral race is in Cave City.
Do you think she's gonna win?
Judging by her support in that bar of those drunk people, yes.
Oh, she looks like she's having a good time, though. She's nude.
So sometimes you're like, you're at a show and you're like, God, why won't these people shut the fuck up? What is their deal?
And then you realize
sometimes their deal is that
they're all trying to fuck the girl.
Sometimes their deal is that they've been tickled by Artie Lange on the radio while a robot had sex with them.
Oh man, I already closed out Google Chrome.
No, isn't that absurd? That's one of those things where you're like, man, Kentucky really is a wild state.
Can we just stop laws?
I'm fascinated. We should look up will you look up what her let's look up her politics.
Oh, look, here's Artie coming up.
I can't find her platform.
Do you want to watch Artie tickle her foot?
Oh, wait. The reason I know that she was on Howard Stern and all
I
this...
somehow found it really quick.
That's the most searched part.
Here, do you want to come watch it? Do you want to come watch Artie Lange lumber over? It actually is kind of funny.
It is weird. It's like anytime you have a heckler now, I'm just going to be like, have you been tickled in the foot by Artie Lange? Yeah, he's just tickling her.
No, he's not even there yet. Come on.
Oh, is that Baba Booey?
Look Artie Lange is like, and this is where I step in.
30 seconds of Artie Lange walking over.
And then he's not even like... He's just like...
No, but Eric, the reason I found this, I knew about this video existing.
Wait, you missed that. That was great.
What did he do? What now?
Just
Look at his face. Did I tickle her enough, Howard? Can I go sit back down and nod off again?
He did have the look of did I do my job, boss?
Can I please just go fall asleep in the chair again?
No, the reason I found out this is at the shows, her and her sister, and then their mom, who they all three of them own the bar.
And they've all been tickled.
And then there was some random other lady. You know how that's how small town shows are?
Yeah.
It's like the people and then some other. And the other old lady later was like, because I kept joking, before I knew it, I was just joking about me and that girl marrying each other.
Yeah.
And in the context of her sister being mean to her sister.
Yeah.
And then later she was like, yeah, she's famous. She
got tickled.
No, but she literally goes, she's famous. She's married. She's dating Mike from American Pickers. She's been in Playboy. She's been on Howard Stern.
She got tickled.
And it's one of those moments where you're like just imagine your aunt. It's like, yeah, she has an OnlyFans. You know, you can go on Reddit and see some of them for free. It's absurd.
It's like my grandma used to play my stand-up clips from
Yeah,
YouTube
it's
to
like
people,
that.
to like Walmart employees,
Yeah.
like literally like stop Walmart employees and be like, my grandson, he's a comedian. Do you want to see? He opened for Rich Voss. And just make Walmart employees, like a 90-year-old woman, just making Walmart employees watch my stand-up, which is why they all have more than one view. But like, it's that, basically.
It's that. But it's someone being like, my friend's daughter came on a robot.
She came on a robot, and then a fat man tickled her.
On the radio.
On the radio.
On a video.
And it all happened on the radio. Do you remember the golden days of radio?
The radio.
The shadow.
Howard Stern bringing you sexy
Howard
stuff,
Stern.
Interviews, dramatic radio plays.
Howard Stern, guest hosting, a prairie home companion.
Who knows? The shadow knows. Perfect. Perfect, Artie. That was Artie. It was
Can I sit down now?
You can't sit down. You gotta stop tickling this future mayor. He dropped his glasses. No, that was one of those shows where it was like a terrible show, and then it was like, okay, well, I'll just do crowd work to the 3 people who are involved in paying me.
Yeah.
And then if they like it, that's all that matters. So I used to have like 45 minutes and do any jokes. And they're like, great, will you come back here? And it's like, I guess
No.
I guess I can come back instantly because I didn't do any joke.
I
guess hypothetically, every single night I could bully your drunk sister in front of her neighbors. Yeah, I guess if you want to give me $200, I'll keep doing that.
I will do that forever.
Yeah, and then
I will move to town.
eventually I'll let one of my actual jokes slip through, and you'll all hate me.
I will do that every night.
But as long as I can be like, American, pick what? Picking a robot out of that lady's pussy.
Picking gears out of your fucking.
No, she was a nice lady. She bought one of my shirts.
Yeah? Which one?
The one with
The
the
one you
hot
were wearing?
orange. Yeah, she bought the shirt I was wearing. Yeah, Eric. That's what happened. Let's follow that concept.
What'd you wear
Hey,
after
can
that?
I have your shirt? Yeah. Wait, what?
What'd
Sure.
you wear after that? Did you sell the rest of your merch shirtless?
June and I driving back to Louisville. I'm shirtless.
Wild night.
That was crazy. That is wild to think that, like, the American Picker guy, he's probably got at least $1 million.
Well, he probably went to Cave City to pick.
He did.
And
I
then
think that's
he
how
met
they
the mayor.
He met the soon-to-be mayor.
And he fell in love. I don't know what you're so confused about.
I mean, I hear Kentucky's a horse state. That's one mare I wouldn't mind riding. I was talking about a horse.
Yeah,
There's a
we
horse
all
in a
get it.
field.
We all get it.
No, man, that I looked her up on Reddit.
I bet you did.
I was trying to see what
I
people.
bet you'd already seen that.
I was
You'd already
trying.
seen Artie Lange lumbering around trying to tickle her.
Well,
foot.
her aunt specifically told me to look it up.
You can see her riding some kind of robot dildo.
No, she also did announcing for a bad wrestling company in the early 2000s.
What, WWE?
No, a thing called.
Hot take.
What is that guy's real name? Brad Garrett.
Brad Garrett.
You know, earlier I couldn't remember the name Ted Turner. I could only remember Ted, and my girlfriend thought I was having a stroke because I was like, Ted, fucking Jane Fonda's husband,
The Plains.
the CNN guy,
The Plains and CNN
WCW's
and the movies.
wrestling, and the Superstation. Fuck Ted something. Atlanta.
Have you ever seen The Aviator?
Ted. What is this? Ted Fonda.
He's pissing in jars.
That's not him. That's a completely different person.
Who's in The Aviator?
Do you think Ted Turner and
Who's in The
the
Aviator?
guy from the Navy?
Who's in The Aviator?
What is that guy's? Howard Hughes.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Did you
I thought, for a minute there, I really did think I gotcha.
did the alliteration throw you off? You're like Howard Hughes,
Ted Turner. Yeah, that we'll say that.
That's why I always confuse Triple H, the wrestler, with the Ku Klux Klan. Oh, that's another thing. In Cave City, across from this venue,
The Ku Klux Klan? Or
There
I
was,
really hope it was Triple H.
I always like a small town because I'll go there and they all know each other, and then I'm there with a mustache looking different, and everybody's like, "Who's that guy?" So it's I feel like a celebrity.
Yeah.
Because they
just
don't
because
know me.
They're a stranger.
Yeah. So they're like, "Hey, it's that guy." Who? I don't know.
Who knows?
The only person I can say that part about.
I don't know.
I love it. You go on stage and they're like, "Oh, he's the headliner," and you're like, "Yep, that one guy you didn't recognize."
The only person here that you don't know
Yeah.
is for some reason involved in this show in a substantial way.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
This is gonna shock you, but those three people you've never seen who came together, all on the show.
They all showed up at once
Yeah.
on comedy night.
Yeah.
I guess you guys have never been here on a Wednesday before.
I hang out here every Wednesday. I go to Madison, Indiana every Wednesday.
I go to do karaoke.
I come here.
I traveled 3 hours to do karaoke.
There's also this great moment because this bar had old bikes on the ceiling, like antiques.
Yeah.
And
Why weren't they picked?
well, they go. When I go, oh, I thought that thing about the American Pickers thing was a joke. And then the lady goes, "Nah, how do you think she got these bikes?"
She got them from Mike?
Yeah, but that's you can get bikes from anywhere. It's not like I walked in and saw antique bikes on the ceiling and was like, "My God, has Mike been involved?"
What's his co-host name? Chumley?
Yeah, Chumley. I don't think I've ever watched American Pickers.
Oh my God.
People
You're
get
missing
offended.
out, man.
Is that the show where the vibe is they go and they buy stuff and then they show the price they bought it for and then they're
Yeah.
like, "But this is what it's worth."
Yeah.
Yeah.
They brag about ripping old.
I was about to
They
say.
brag about ripping old hoarders off.
Yeah.
They go, this place. First of all, they usually make fun of the person's house. They say this place is disgusting. It's one of the worst picks we've ever had to do.
How many seasons do you think American Pickers has?
I'm gonna guess 14.
23.
Oh my God! I thought 14 was off the charts.
And there's one other country that seems to have gotten a spinoff. What country do you think that is?
Ireland.
Aussie Pickers.
But everything in Australia is so far apart.
Yeah, and how old is it? It can't even be
It
that
can't be
old.
that old. Like,
Now this girl's like,
I think the first person who landed in Australia is still alive.
Yeah.
Like, are there antiques?
no, judging by the comments of the American Pickers Reddit, the Mike's fans think he's gone off the wagon.
What do you mean off the wagon? Like he's
partying. He got a
big
divorce.
booze hound?
He's dating a porn star, and then everyone argues.
This all sounds totally normal.
Then everyone argues in the comments. She's not a porn star. She owns a bar. And then someone else goes, Artie Lange massaged her feet.
Artie Lange tickled her fatly. I know it's hard to think of how you could do that fatly, but he did.
He did. It is wild because that lady like has a kid. This is all on.
She's got a kid?
Yeah, I mean, I think she had a kid like young.
With Artie?
No, I wish. No, it's funny to be like, you think of like, oh, well, if you like do porn or like you do like whatever weird thing, you grow up and then your kid has to like whatever. But it's like that kid, if he ever Googles his mom, just sees American Pickers fans arguing
defending her.
No, arguing over the definition of pornography.
I know when I see it.
And then now we'll see this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're listening, Letitia's son, just listen. I appreciate your mother's choices.
I mean, I think
Sorry, I'm going to throw up on the mic real quick.
the word appreciate.
I appreciate.
He's just licking his lips. No, that show was
I
fun.
appreciate
It happened.
that as much as I appreciate a nice Valero sandwich. And we're done.
There's a stage in the corner of the bar, and that's where like the show was.
There was a stage
Well,
for
it
the
was,
show?
it was actually a very nice bar, a very nice stage as well. And then there's just the back of a truck.
Yeah.
Not even the full bed, just like
Yeah,
the
I know what you
door
mean.
part.
Yeah.
And it's on there, and then I'm sort of ripping on it, and I'm like, God, someone backed up their truck into the bar.
What is this, Mag Bar?
You guys
And then
were
you
like-
look around and you're like, no one gets my local references?
Nobody knows local Louisville bar culture, huh? Well, anyways, I feel like I'm at tap room. Everyone's staring at me with anger. Except one lady's trying to hook up. This is tap room.
This is tap room. Everybody's mad, but somebody wants to fuck.
No, it's like I'm joking about the tailgate, and I'm like, man, if only they backed the car up further, we could have done the show in this bar. And then the sister who's drunk runs up and just lowers it, and it's when I did the show on the back of the truck.
Oh, nice.
These people's bar had a truck bed,
Functional.
a functional truck bed. And I kept asking, I said, are you sure I can stand on this? And then everyone was like, oh, you can do more than stand on it, pal.
So everybody's fucked on
And
that
now in
truck bed
hindsight,
or
I realize
something?
everyone is probably fucked on that truck bed.
after hours.
Yeah. That's part of the mayoral celebration.
Yeah, well, once she's mayor,
We should try to go down and do a benefit.
I'll do it.
Let's interview her for Funny Dinner.
I'll do it.
I know you will.
I'll do more than interview her.
He's gonna
Check
take
out
her-
that truck bed.
He's gonna take her to the nicest Valero in town. Oh, I called ahead. They got the beef
called
heated
ahead.
up.
They got beef. I called and said I thought this was an Arby's.
No, that's just awesome. I would love to someday meet Artie Lange now.
Yeah, hey,
Hey, do you remember
did you know
Letitia?
she's a mayor? She's a mayor now.
She's a mayor, and you're missing a nose. You used to be on the radio, and now you're nothing. She used
You're
to be
literally nothing.
on a fake robot penis.
What is Artie up
Now
to?
she's the mayor.
I haven't heard from Artie in a while. Has he called you or anything?
No.
Or-
But isn't that
no.
inspiring to
He
find
hasn't called me either.
Isn't that inspiring though? It's like anybody could be mayor. Like any one of your exes could be president.
That's
now,
true.
now that we know this lady's in the running.
It's true.
It's
They can
beautiful.
They get their first step on the rung.
It's great. It's like this. It's like, man, anywhere I go in America now, someone I like masturbated to as a teenager could be like
Could be
in charge.
like alderman.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna get pulled over. I'm gonna be like, "Are you Mark Summers from Double Dare?" I remember masturbating to you as a teenager.
He was sexy. I mean, come on, none of us can deny that. He was a sexy, sexy man.
No, that was so. It was. I felt like literally because it was on the way home that June and I were looking at this person, and I felt like I created this person.
Did you and June watch pornography together?
No, but I did at this moment when I got home and I saw that video over on Howard Stern where I was like, "Is it weird if I send this to June?"
I don't think I should just send June porn.
Hey, look, it's a lady coming. It's a lady we met coming on the radio from a robot, and yes, Artie Lange's involved.
He tickles.
That's what the comments of.
Red tube.
No, it was on the Reddit I saw.
Oh.
It was in the discussion of whether or not she was doing porn.
They have porn on Reddit?
No. It was, no, it was on the American Pickers Reddit. Which I also love that you're like a kid who just like loves antiques. And you're like, I'm on the American Pickers subreddit. What does NSFW mean? Who is Artie Lange? That'd just be great. You meet Artie Lange, you're like, hey, you remember this one? She was like naked on Howard Stern once. She was like a blonde model person.
Yeah.
You have to be more specific. She did Playboy. You have to be more specific. I think she had a child at the time. You have to be more specific. All right. All right, we get Artie Lange likes his drugs. Because it was like I met that girl.
Yeah.
And she was the classy sister.
Oh my god. Well, she looked classy.
She was classy.
She looked classy even when she was riding the Sibian. She had a
When
monocle
she was wearing
on.
it. She was wearing it. She had a belt that held it up.
She had a monocle on. She was wearing a top hat.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
No, she was a fun gal. Stuff like that is like, and then I end the show by leg wrestling her sister.
You did do it.
Oh, yeah. What am I gonna? She's gonna be like, let's leg wrestle, and then I'm gonna go, no. Here's a joke about a dog.
Motley Crue's coming to town.
Motley Crue's going down. Hey, here's an organic thing that was created in the audience, and we're all on board. And I'm like, shut up! I'm doing comedy. I'm speaking truth to power.
Well, just the way you painted it earlier made it seem like you turned down that.
Oh, no, there's video of it.
I don't want to watch it.
I bet you do.
I'd rather just watch Letitia.
You know what's funny?
fucking
She's in the
jizz
video.
again.
She jumps up on the table and referees the leg wrestling.
That's
No,
that's something.
June took a video of the leg wrestling, and then later I was like, "Hey, do you have that video?" And then she went, "I do, but it's mostly just that girl's boobs flopping around."
The mayor?
No, the mayor's sister.
Oh, okay.
You know, one of my biggest.
I would have been all over that mayor's sister.
I know. That's why this is like so funny.
God damn! I wish I'd been there, man. You know, I would have been like, I'm moving.
No, she was.
You know what?
She was there with her husband, who clearly did not care what was going on. And she was like sitting on his lap. They're on a bar stool, and she's like jumping up and down the whole show.
Yeah.
And then I just kept being like, "Man, you must have like a lap of steel." Just like, every 2 seconds, this girl's jumping up and down. On
I don't get hard anymore.
No, he kind of just gave me a smile. You get on that pull-out truck bed.
Yeah. It sounds like anything goes in this town, to be honest. It doesn't really.
You got a KKK flag. You got.
God, man, you would think that a guy who was known for picking things would do a little bit better of a job.
No, she's cool. I'd pick this lady. She's a cool chick. Man, it is one of those things where you're like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, all these comics are like, oh, this guy went viral because a lady in the crowd sneezed during his set. And he said, well, are you allergic to good jokes? And then that clip's viral.
And then
I'm out there every day of the week.
I fucked the mayor.
I beat up the mayor's sister. And the mayor used to be on Friends.
His Can anyone top that? All right, TikTok's done now.
Yeah. Edited you on a bow of a boat with fucking the mom from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Patricia Heaton sucked my dick
I did the whole
while I did crowd work.
I did the whole set sitting on her lap. And it killed. God damn it! No one filmed it. All right.
No one even knew Patricia Heaton had a dick until I was riding it for my entire set.
Patricia Heaton's a nice lady. I don't like all this.
I had a dream that you had an unlimited supply of mints in your pocket.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Well, it wasn't. You just kept pulling mints out
Hell
of your
yeah.
pocket.
That would have been that'd be awesome.
You would not stop, and you had a backpack on too, and you pulled mints out of that too.
I would probably.
You would not stop with the mints in my dream.
I would get a tube from the backpack into the pocket.
I don't know what that means.
It means that I would be refilling my pocket with mints from the backpack.
No, I meant the dream.
Oh.
Not your fucking patent that you're working on.
No, you know what my big patent idea when I was a kid was? A hoodie. You'll be able to tell when this idea was thought of.
Okay. Hoodie, I'm already kind of guessing the age frame.
A hoodie, and it's got like a pouch in the front, like the normal hoodie pouch.
That's just a hoodie.
But
so far, it's a hoodie.
It's clear and rainproof, and you put your portable CD player in there.
That's sure.
And then you have headphones go through the hoodie, and then there's little speakers in the hood.
This did exist. You know that.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
No, it didn't. This really did exist?
Yeah.
God
I don't know.
damn it.
You got up like you're about to Google it. Go ahead and try and fucking Google that.
Hoodie.
I would love to see what you're typing in to try and fucking find that.
Hoodie with built-in headphones. Thank God they heard me. Hoodie with built-in mask. That's pretty cool. You got built-in mask. God damn, this does exist.
Yeah,
Mine
just said it.
Mine was better though.
Okay.
Because it existed in my mind.
The one that
where it could be perfect. This one that someone made and based on the limitations. It sucks. You don't think that would be cool though?
Yeah.
For you, you're probably like, I would like a T-shirt with a built-in condom at the bottom.
It's not like it would be cool. It was cool.
It was cool.
It existed.
Apparently it wasn't because it didn't fucking sweep the nation. That's always great. You got somebody who's like, I got an idea that I think would make a bunch of money. And then some shitty idea that already failed. Yeah, I didn't. Objectively, no.
No.
It's like a toaster, but you put a hot dog and a bun.
That it burned a lot of people.
That sells on air mail. No, what? Sky Mall.
Sky Mall. Air mail.
See, I haven't flown in like 24 years. No, 14 years. So I'm real psyched because it's like whenever I do get up there, Sky Mall is going to be totally new.
It's going to be a whole new experience.
I'm going to be like, whoa.
What are you...
Where's the Bart Simpson slippers? I don't know what the fuck was in Sky Mall. All I remember is that hot dog toaster.
All right, do you need to go?
What are we at time-wise?
We're at a 102.
102?
And it's 5:15.
Let's do 10 more minutes.
All right, well then I'll tell my shitty story.
What's your story?
Do you remember that distillery? Distillery.
Distillery.
Do you remember that
What's a till?
Do you remember that distillery that I worked at for like 3 days?
Oh, yeah.
I ran into
I can't say anything more specific or it's very easy to figure out.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't even jokingly be like...
We're from Kentucky, so saying I worked at a distillery is thankfully pretty vague.
That's vague. Literally any further adjective.
Anything else.
And we've narrowed it down substantially. Eric worked at a salsa distillery. Distill the flavor of salsa into just a drop. I know what you're thinking. That's just mild hot sauce.
No,
there's onions and tomatoes. It's complete hot
totally
sauce is pepper.
different. You would think
You're kind of being
now
racist.
You're thinking, okay, that just sounds like pico de gallo. Well, next question.
Kentucky style.
But so I ran into the woman that fired me for the first time.
Hell yeah.
And I hadn't seen her in like, I mean, I worked there like fucking like almost 2 years ago, and like she was like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, what's going on? She's like, why didn't you ever come pick up your paycheck? I was like, oh, I was just like worried about getting a new job, and it was for like $50.
Yeah, not really trying to get $37.
And I just like didn't care at all, And she was like, I was just really disappointed, like. I thought maybe, like, like you'd come in and pick up your paycheck and then I could get you, like, some more hours.
That's not how that works.
I was like, you fired me.
I wanted you to fight. I wanted you to fight for this.
I was like, who? What?
I just wanted to make sure you cared.
It's like getting kicked out of a bar and you run into the bartender and it's like, I can't believe you never came in for another drink, man. It's like, well... last time I was there, you threw me through a window and told me to never come back.
Well, I've been kicked out of the same bar twice in a night.
Well, we all have, but...
yeah. That kid who went...
I couldn't believe it, and she wouldn't let it go. She was, like, mad at me for not... And I was like, I'm saving you money. I'm saving the company money.
She sounds like... let's just say if she was in a dream, she would not have a pocket full of breath
She would
mints.
not have a pocket full of mints. She'd have a pocket full of sunsets.
That lady sounds troubled.
Pocket full of sunsets.
I worked at a different...
I said pocket full
I
of
heard
sunsets. You know the song with pocket full of sunshine?
This was a...
I'm doing a thing.
a joke that we already did?
Pocket full of...
a
Pocket...
joke we already did on the podcast once is someone goes, I got a pocket full of sunshine. And then they're just blinding you from the waist down. They're fucking there. My leg is so goddamn hot. I don't know how I captured it.
Have you ever been fired from a job and then offered more hours a year and a half later?
No, but I got fired from a from a different telemarketing job that I did in college.
Yeah, still Mohawk.
No, no. Early mustache days, probably.
Okay.
Probably buzz cut, beard, or mustache.
Okay.
It was probably those days. Those were college party days, man. Everyone just partying.
Yeah, so you shave your head.
Well, everyone from partying.
Yeah.
But then eventually, they had to fire me.
Yeah.
Because I had figured out for a month a way to never have to take a call ever.
Oh, nice.
I would just because there was certain stuff where it's like if you call and you say the wrong name, like just pretend like you have the wrong number and hang up. Don't like try to correct. So I would just do that like every time. Just like do all this shit I would just never have to call. I'd be like I would try to set it up in the system so that I would get like yeah, I just had a whole I'd figure out a way so I could just read books for 5 hours a day and get paid. Never take a call. And then eventually they figured that out and they fired me. And then that night our manager was like at this party we were at.
Yeah.
And she just had a bunch of booze. And my friend Andy worked with me, but he did not get fired.
Yeah. Was he doing the same thing?
No, he was working hard. He was trying to make those bonuses. Yeah. So then our manager just has a booze for both of us. And then it's just like...
Korean Andy or cool Andy?
They're both cool.
You know what I mean.
My friend from Korea? Wait, what? I don't know what.
Wait, Chinese Andy?
Chinese Andy.
Okay, Chinese
or Korean
Andy.
I got too many Asian Andys. For the record, he's not any of those things.
Yeah, he's not actually Chinese.
He's German.
He's just... Yeah.
He just dresses authentically.
He just wears the teeth.
Yeah. The teeth.
All right, well.
You ever been fired by a lady who she fired you, and then it was clear that she was like, oh, this is part of a multi-step plan of yours, ending in marriage.
I'm not quite sure yet.
Whoa. That's why that girl was mad. You come in, try to get more hours, we go on a date. We hold hands.
You come in, ask me for a walk in the park.
We can be together finally.
It's been a long time. You still have my email. I know you do.
I know you do.
I know you do.
That'd be fun to email every like old like places that I applied for jobs years ago.
Like, do you want a date?
Well, that's not really what I was thinking. But...
Do you want to go on a date?
Yeah, that'd be fun. Just email every woman I've ever met.
Do you want to go on a date?
That would be a fun like social experiment. Make a little like if this was 10 years ago, that could be a YouTube documentary. It's like I messaged every woman I know to see if they want to make out.
Have you
Eric's smiling because he's like, I should have filmed that.
why did I do that?
Why didn't
I've just been doing that.
Why
for
didn't I
fun.
film it?
Have you seen that that thing on Facebook where it's been a while?
It's been a while. Hey, so look, here's a little topic we could end the show with.
All right.
You go to a big loud rock show.
Sure.
You're always doing that.
I do it all the time.
You're always like, woo!
I'm a big woo guy.
Megadeth.
I'm a big woo guy.
Big woo! That's all.
Go
No, but
on.
then you leave the rock show and your ears
It's ringing.
you can't hear anything. Do you think
What?
Do you think it's because what? Steak and Shake. Okay.
Double garlic steak burger, please.
Oh fuck, that'd be great. And then you get never mind.
Grilled chicken sandwich.
But
I know it's 4 a.m.
You can't hear anything. Your ears can't hear anything because they're protesting the fact that there's no more rock music.
That's
So your ears are just like, if it's not George Thorogood and the Destroyers,
out.
I don't want to fucking hear it. La la la. Your ears going la 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 la. We only want to hear Lamb of God.
I just want to hear
I don't know why these are bands.
Bong Destroyer.
Bong Brothers. We're the Bong Brothers.
We're the Bong Brothers.
We're the Bong Brothers. And they just got two big old like empty gallon water things. They're just bonging. They're like hitting them.
Bong, bong,
Bong,
bong, bong.
The Bong Brothers.
Well, yeah, sure. I guess we can stop there.